Okay, this is day one of my recovery from my ischemic stroke that I had on, when was it? 2 a.m. Monday, July 27, 2015. I woke up to my entire right side of my body was just numb, just completely numb. I couldn't feel anything. Even though I could move, I could not feel a thing. It was as if it was just a dead arm. And my arm right now is much more affected than any other part of my body. So what I have right now is that I can smile, I can wink, I can chew, I can talk. There are a few words that are still a little slurred, that I think is a result of the stroke. Either that or I'm just being lazy. I can't tell, but I do slur a few words. But my right hand is what I'm working on the most. So at this moment right now, there are things that my hands can do together. I can count to four, sort of. Count to four, sort of, on both hands, up to 5, and then count back down with just a little bit of help with my right hand, because that's the more affected hand. All right. Picking things up. Picking things up is still, I still need some practice with that. So, for instance, something that I can twirl around in my hand, like this makeup brush. I do that a lot. I can twirl in my left. This is my left hand. This is my right hand. It takes some concentration, but that'll get better. That's the goal. Writing my name right now is just hilarious. And right now, there's a lot of tingling, and the shoulder is somewhat dead, although I can bring my hand up, I can bring my arm up, but it's a little wobbly. It's a little wobbly. Let's see. The whole right side of my body right now, especially around here, my shoulder girdle, chest area, right around the ribs here, and in the back, in the scapula, feels a little bit like my shoulder. And the way that I carry my hand right now does show that there has been an injury somewhere. So if I walk somewhere, there isn't like the natural gait that most people have. Right now, I carry my hand just a little bit out. And it's because that the rest of my body, for down my leg and my two big toes, or this toe and this toe are still a little numb. But I can do pliés, I can do squats, I can do pliés, relevés, I can stand on one foot, and I can stand on the other foot. This is the unaffected foot. But the affected foot, I can still stand on one leg. Now, closing my eyes, that's another thing. But we're working on that. The sobriety test, these are fun. All right, so check this out. So I can, with my eyes closed, because otherwise I'll be cheating. All right, got to make sure that I'm pointing. All right, so closing my eyes, I can touch my nose with my left. My right, it's a little wavy. This is a little unstable, but it's getting better. That was my mouth. I was hitting my eye, my forehead, my cheek. This arm is going to take some work. Let's see, but that's where I'm at right now. So today is, what is the day today? It is July 29th, 30th. That's right, it's Thursday. July 30th, 2015. I'm a lot better than what I was yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to my first physical therapy appointment is next Friday. And I'm able to start working on the gross motor skills, and then occupational therapy will be working with fine motor skills with my hands. I'm doing this every day, picking up pencils, picking up pennies and paper clips and bobby pins. Unlocking doors is still, it's still a challenge. But I wanted to share this with everybody, and to share this with me too, because you know, at 42 years old and being healthy as I was and having a blood pressure of 120/80 throughout most of my adult life, and just not having any health problems per se, anything that would put me in the hospital for a long time, this stroke took me by surprise. So for anyone who needs to know the signs, watch the face, make sure, ask the person if there's any numbness or tingling on one side of the face. Make sure that if there's one side of the face that's drooping, that's one sign of a stroke. The other, making sure that your arm, if there's an arm that's drooping, or if there is numbness or tingling, and making sure the speech, F-A-S-T, F stands for face, A stands for arm, S stands for speech, and T is time. Because even though these symptoms may go away, which they did for me, they started to appear on Sunday, and they went away. And when I woke up Monday morning at 2 a.m., feeling the entire side of my body numb, I knew something was very wrong. And I'm glad that I went to the hospital, because I would not be in this good a shape had I not known about the signs, and not gotten some help. But thank you very much, everybody, for being there. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been amazing, and I have a lot to be grateful for. But you watch. I'm going to be back on stage again. I'm going to be back in toe shoes again. I was told that a 100% recovery is in the works, and that's what I'm going to do. All right. Love you bunches.